celebrate Halloween and you're not quite sure what you want to be yet, the Labus store has tons and tons of ideas for completely original and cost-conscious costumes. Obviously, the options are absolutely endless, from being scarecrows to the cowboys. There's lots of denim in here. The pirate costume is one that is really unique as well. Was that one donated as an entire costume, or did you guys build
that? That one was donated as an entire costume. We have built several, but that one was donated as an entire costume. We've had a lot of homemade costumes come through. Our Halloween costumes are literally flying off the shelf. Last week we had 12 or 13 wigs in here. We're down to one.
Oh, wow.
We had a hat bin that was overflowing, and it is down to pretty much what you see in front of us right now. As well, we had a homemade shark costume for adults, and a lot of the costumes for adults are homemade, and they're definitely cool. We've got a duck. We've got a lot of really cool costumes that are homemade, as well as a lot of store-bought ones, especially the kids' ones. I find are just store-bought ones. Your kid wore it once, grew out of it, and gave it to us. So.
Yeah, because there's a lot of variety of kids' costumes out there. What are some of the cuter ones that you've seen come into the store?
The Backyardigans. It's a show on Treehouse, and they have really funky little animals. I have no idea what kind of animals they're supposed to be, but they're really, really cute costumes. The princess ones fly. They're gone. We get them, and the next day they're gone, or the same day. They're gone.
Wow, absolutely believe it. Because I understand this morning as you're putting together some of our costumes, that some of them were already, they're spoken for, they're wanted. People are coming right after the show to come and get them.
Yes, they are. The nurse will be gone. The doctor will be gone. I think, the stewardess. We have a stewardess as well. She'll be out of here. So I'm sure the naughty school girl will go quick as well.
They're all very, very cool and fairly easy to replicate, because I'm guessing there's lots of plaid skirts, lots of white button-downs. You can replicate the schoolgirl look, the scrubs, of course. And with some of the other things, all you really need is to go to the dollar store and maybe pick up like the fake blood.
Yes.
Or even at home, if you have a grater, just shred some of the dresses to make unique costumes. They're all very different, and anything that you come down here and get, you're not going to have the same costume as someone else.
No, you're definitely not going to have the same costume as someone else. I mean, you may, with some of the kids' costumes, have something that came out last year or the year before, but nothing is new to this year, and I find every year in the stores the Halloween costumes, especially for kids, change. So nothing you come down here and make, no, it will not be replicated. For instance, these overalls, I'm sure, are from like 1983, so.
They're not too bad, but yeah, they definitely look a little dated.
A little dated, yes.
But perfect for that costume.
Absolutely. That is one thing we've struggled with a little bit with this Halloween, is things that we wouldn't normally keep in the store to sell on the shelves we've kept around for the costumes. For instance, ugly sweaters. Ugly sweaters are so popular. When we first opened the store, we didn't keep them. We passed them on to community living, and we had such a demand for them, we had to keep ugly sweaters. So.
Well, there's so many ugly sweater parties, like they're everywhere, and they start coming around definitely this time of the year.
Definitely, yeah. And there's a lot of hippie parties too, a lot of 70 parties. So people come in looking for 70 stuff, and we send them out, no problem.
Oh, absolutely. So the selection here is huge, and it changes every week.
Every day. Every day our selection changes, absolutely. Depending on how many volunteers we have in the back room unpacking bags and getting things hung up and sorted and priced and steamed, our selection changes every day.
And do you have any tips on Halloween costumes in general? People who might not know what they want to be, what would you suggest to them?
I would suggest they just come in and look around, find what's comfy, what they would like to. The biggest thing about Halloween is you're going to be in it all night, especially if you go to the bar, go dancing, go to a party. You're stuck with what you select. So you want to be comfy. Absolutely, you want to be comfy. And roll with what's in your price range. On average, you're not going to spend more than $10 putting together a costume here yourself. And the kids' costumes are cheaper than that even. So roll with your price range. I would like to encourage people to come together as a group. A lot of times you're way more likely to win a prize at whatever, whether it's a party or the bar, you're going to win if you have a homemade costume, and groups generally win as well. So if you want to be a bunch of hippies, we're the place to come.
I'd like to thank Holly and all the gals down at the Labor store for putting together those awesome costumes. I definitely got some great ideas, and I hope you did too. And that's all the time we have on the show for tonight. If you have a story idea, question, or comment or event that you think I should know about, you can send an email to aroundtheregion@newcap.ca or contact me through our Facebook or Twitter page. I'm Kayla Buchanan. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful evening.